Well, that's done. I feel like there is more to be had here. Surely there are more quests. That one world quest couldn't have been it, surely. But nothing appears on my map. Maybe it was it. Would you like to try your hand of pancration? We're not allowed to. Let's go to the pancration ring. But I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to participate, both brains and brawn. We were told that we're too strong and we're going to injure or kill people, which is not allowed here. Hi. Huh? You're Genevieve, right? What brings you here? Well, I'm here to do some prankration, but what are you doing here? You aren't hoping to sign up too, are you? I know you cheat. Sorry, the blonde one can't participate. Told you! Right off the gate, it's like, nah bitch, you can't get in. What? Discrimination! I never said I wanted to take part. Paimon has... Wait, what's the opposite of deja vu? Anyway, Paimon has that, because the last time we were in a situation like this, both Darcy and STM were practically begging us to participate. Wait, what? 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 We've never been allowed to participate in pancration other than when the mercenary dude wanted to fight us. We've always been strictly told that we can't because we're too strong. What is Paimon even on about? Whatever. I'm sure it makes sense to anybody else. Pancration match is a spectator sport. Entertaining the audience is much more important than who wins and who loses. Not to the people participating, or the people betting, for that matter. I've heard all about your past deeds. If we let Lunara enter the ring, the outcome is a foregone conclusion, and all the anticipation is removed from the equation. He's not wrong. No one wants to watch a match with a predictable outcome. If I let you take part, I might as well hand you the trophy right now and save everyone the trouble. Sounds like a ban. Hand it over, bro. How about I use only one hand to fight? In that case, Paimon can fight on my behalf. No way. Paimon fights as a duo with Lunara, not at all. I'm sorry, since when do you fight as part of a duo? You just fly away while I do all the heavy lifting. How about I let Lunara join as a coach? You can coach her. The strongest coach paired with the weakest contestant. Yeah, that should be a nice gimmick. Nice touch, I mean, for the audience. Also, although it's mostly for fun, there's a pretty generous prize for the winner, all thanks to her colleague. Or should I say former colleague? The winning team will receive credit coupons as well as a fantastic Fonta trophy. Show it at the Fontaine Research Institute and you can drink all the Fonta you like for free. That presupposes that somebody gets out of the Fortress of Merrifield after serving their sentence. An endless supply of free Fonta? Lunara, Paimon wants that. Well, if Lunara is willing to coach me in Poiré to victory... Wait, I'm having Poiré as well? I thought it was just you. Do you guys always work as a team? I'd be more than happy to give you the trophy. Are you sure you're really willing to give up an endless supply of free Fonta? Of course. I've had more than my fair share of Fonta in my time. Awesome! Anyway, so you're teaming up with Poiré again. Huh? Uh-oh. Are Rave and Darcy competing this time too? Darcy isn't as far as I know. And Rave, I doubt he'll feel the need to. He did take all our coupons after all. Didn't he return them to you after the results were announced? Nope. And I haven't seen him since. It's possible that he's left for good. What? There are multiple factors that may have contributed to our previous losses. But we can't change the past. And from an efficiency perspective, competing in the pancration tournament may prove to be the better choice now. I mean, yes, but if you can't fight, that's just bringing pain onto yourself for no reason. Especially with Lunara's help. That would be perfect. For the sake of unlimited Fonta, I'll do it. I'll coach you. As coach, do I get any compensation besides the potential trophy? If the trophy isn't enough, I'm willing to compensate you for your trouble. I'll do my best to make it worth your time. Sounds like a sweet deal. Let's help them, Lunara. So you'll help? Fantastic. Coach Lunara, Paimon, let's go find Poiré. I wonder if he has recruited any new teammates. Why do you need teammates? Teammates aren't going to help you in the fight unless it's a team brawl. which I doubt it is. How's it going, Prode? Will he be joining our team? Ha! I'd pass. Gone caught. Guard quotation marks. I believe that's a no. As much as I enjoy the detective jokes, from what I've seen of your combat capabilities, you're about as good in a fight as a blubberface. What an image. Joining your team would be like debuting on stage just before the curtains close. This is the dude who was the actor, right? Dressed in the really shoddy guard clothes. If I had time for that, don't you think I'd be better off rehearsing for the Tri-Coupon Troops performance? You make a lot of good points, but I would like to refute one of them. I'm all ears. I may have lost to Rusumov in unarmed combat, but I've changed my fighting style since then. Now I can at least draw in a fight with a stern shield crab. A stern shield crab is competing? You, unarmed combat, with Rusumov? Yes. I realize now that it was a reckless decision on my part, so I've decided to avoid unarmed combat from now on. Wait, so you thought armed combat was a better idea? Maybe just change your opponent. Might I add that Lunara has agreed to coach us? I'm sure we stand a much greater chance of winning with help from her. The best coach can't help a lost cause. But you said you'd changed your fighting style? Yes, close quarter combat isn't my forte, so I've prepared numerous bottles filled with cryo energy. Ooh, he's an alchemist with bombs. With these, I can slow down my opponents in the arena, and also treat them to a delicious ice-cold Fanta outside the ring to maintain cordial relations. Paimon's so jealous. Wait, is that how bottles of cryo are supposed to be used? I'll stick with my axe. What? Aren't you a researcher? Where'd you learn to use an axe? Rest assured that I'm quite handy with an axe. I chop firewood for stress relief when my research hits the wall. So many questions. Paimon won't ask. I have a suggestion. Why don't we have a little sparring session now? That way you can show me your skills, and Coach Lunara can get a sense of your fighting styles. What do you think? Depending on how the sparring goes, I may or may not decide to join your team. Seems like a reasonable suggestion. What do you think, Pare? Yes, excellent suggestion. If only you'd come up with it sooner. I think I've used up all my mental energy on making detective jokes. Question though. One, this is not the question, but why are you making detective jokes? I'm not quite sure I understand the correlation. But the main question is, do you have an infinite source of your cryo bombs? Because using them as a practice run is not very practical. Well, I would say let's get right to the pancreation ring and not waste any more time, but are you sure you're dressed for a sparring match? What do you mean? I always dress like this when I'm chopping firewood. Really? Okay. You should change into something that's easy to move around in. Fortunately, the troop has some costumes. Give me a minute. Oh god, what is it gonna look like? Concord gets a set of comfortable clothes for Genevieve. Yeah, there you go. That looks way more comfortable to fight in. She's your opponent though. Isn't it counterproductive to help her? It's not a fair fight if she's handicapped by her clothes. Thank you, you're very considerate. Whichever way this goes, you have my respect as an opponent. Haha, alright. I can officially say it now. Let's get right to the pancreation ring and let's not waste any more time. I'm sure Rostimov won't mind us borrowing it for a while. Oh god, the loudspeaker is still going. Hey Nizami! Oh no, it's Nizami, my apologies. I changed a vowel there. How you doing? Do you want a rematch? Okay. I forgot that I had to go. I was so lost. It was like, where am I going? I forgot I had to go down to get to the Grand Creation Ring. Not bad. Come on, brother. Did you not respond? Hello? You had your phone on you 2 seconds ago. Why did you stop responding? I need this information from you. Rasimov! We'd like to use this place to train with the Concord. Sure thing, no problem at all. Please observe a fight closely, coaches Lunara and Paimon. Wait, since when was Paimon a coach? Truth be told, Pare and I lack fighting experience, especially this kind of fighting, so please let us know right away if you have any advice during the fight. How does one go about that? Got it. Now, let's warm up and get ready to enter the arena. Concord can't be stronger than a stern shield crab, right? You can do it. I mean, I don't find this guy is going to be particularly strong, but yeah, how am I going to... How does this work? Though it's just a rehearsal, we won't hold back. Please try and understand. Lead your teammates to victory. Sweet dear God. Do I need to participate at all? What does Q mean? It'll be a bit chilly. Oh, that's him using his bomb. Oh, it's timed. I'm sorry. You didn't explain the rules to me. Just in the nick of time. Jesus. The outcome is already clear. That's enough, Plate. Not bad. I'm impressed. It was 2-on-1. I mean, really? It was close. Could have gone either way. Ugh, I've been waiting so long for a chance to say that. But it was 2 against 1, so based on Goncourt's pancreation ethics, this probably didn't count as a fair fight. No, it absolutely counts. The rules allow it. Plus, I was going easy on you. You're new to this after all. That was you going easy, really? Why didn't you go all out? What would be the point? I was only testing their skills. Why would I want to risk injuring them? Yeah, no, fair. I like this guy. Fair point. Well, anyway, since they impressed you, are you willing to join our team now? Haha, I'd pause. What the? I may have chosen to join if it was just the 2 of them, but with Lunara here, I'm somewhat superfluous. Am I really that awesome? I had no idea. Oh please, you're not kidding anyone. Excessive humility is no different from arrogance. I agree. Anyway, I'm sure you'll put on an amazing performance with Lunara coaching. As for me, I'll be cheering you on from the audience. Oh, and although I won't be fighting alongside you, I'd be happy to provide some support outside of the ring. Considering that your fighting styles are a little monotonous, let's go get you kitted out with some more stuff. And the coach, of course. There's a few things that might come in handy. Hey, don't pick on the coach. Our troop is really well equipped. It makes me wonder, how come our performances are always subpar? I hope these things are as good as you're claiming. Oh, don't you worry, they are. Anyway, seeing is believing. Let's go to Alvard. He keeps hold of all the stuff I order for the troop. Oh, at the shop? I don't remember how to get to the shop. Okay, well, I mean, of course it's up. I have to go up to leave. I like that his robes are so floaty. Byung, 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 byung. It's pretty. He's a very pretty man. Hello, I'm back. The props should be around here. They'll be packed in some flimsy wooden boxes. If you find them, go ahead and crack them open. Oh wait, I'm literally doing the cracking. Okay. Break the wooden boxes and recover the props. I may have a little trouble with precision. Look, Jane, you're better suited for this. There we go. I'm trying to figure out how to climb onto this damn thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, she was on it, and she was off it, and she's on it, and she's off it. Give the firecrackers to that researcher lady. They're tailor-made for the arena. They're not powerful, but they'll do the job. Firecrackers? Seriously? Ooh, are you trying to permanently maim people? That doesn't feel very smart or wise or safe. Oh, this is backup for my own weapon. Let's give it to the detective's assistant then. Is that everything? I can't really go any higher. Here. All of us maybe would be of use. What the heck is all of this? Does your troop really use these in your performances? Using them is optional, but having them is mandatory. That's my motto. I know nothing about performing, so I'll take your word for it, Goncourt. Wait, but this is a fight and not a performance, right? Yes, but it's still for entertainment purposes. The Pancration Ring can be considered a stage of sorts. I look forward to watching you shine on the stage. With all your preparation so far, I'm sure your first fight will be a breeze. I heard your opponent is a big blue fella. And while he might be a stocky guy, I don't think he's a match for you. Wait, so you guys are actually fighting as a pair? Of course, seems like a better coach than me. You're too kind. My assistance has been minimal. I'll leave the hard work to you, Lunara. Coach Lunara, can you ask Rosimov when the matches will officially begin? We'll be ready to fight whenever you say the word. I'll watch your fights if I have the time. Best of luck in the tournament. Thanks for everything. You're a great guy. Haha, and thanks to Part A for the detective jokes. I'm hoping to work some of them into my scripts. If any of you have any good ideas for a story, do let me know. Sure, I've got plenty of ideas to share. Perfect. We'll have to talk some more sometime. One thing at a time. Coach, come on, let's go see Rosimov. Oh, but that requires me to go back downstairs, sir. This way.
Welcome to the Rag and Bone Shop.
Bye. The poor gentleman was trying to welcome me, and I was like, yeah, peace out. The highlight of today's pancration fight. A naive researcher and assistant, a team of 2 fresh fish being served up onto this chopping block of a stage. We didn't even get to coach them. We're just going straight into a fight. This seems so inoptimal. Back so soon? Fast and furious. Yeah, fast to lose, furious in defeat. Why are you being so pessimistic? Sounds like holding all those cryo bottles is cool as enthusiasm. Huh? So elemental energy really does have that kind of effect? Of course. The Fontaine Research Institute was right after all, instead of elemental energy. If you're ready, you can start whenever you like. Are you going to explain the joke? What joke? Nothing, just forget I said anything. Now then, your first opponent has quite an interesting origin story. He was stuffed into a barrel, and the barrel had a note on it that said, "Take a look in the mirror." Obviously, the person who stuffed him in the barrel is also participating. So if he beats you, it'll be his chance at revenge in the ring. Oh, good for him. After all, fighting's prohibited outside the ring. It's his only chance to win a fight and not get punished for it. Of course, he'll still be entitled to visit the infirmary if he loses. Hee. So, are you ready to enter the ring? Yeah. Then please take your positions. Okay, I just gotta be on the ball. And didn't she get firecrackers? If it's just a recreational tournament.
You'll get frostbite.
Oh, okay. So she's got shorter range than I thought.
Don't get in the way. It's time for a flash freeze. Frozen food.
The bloke seems to have activated some kind of elemental guard.
Ow! Oh no!
My shield was broken by some layman. Sorry, I stopped in mid-strike. That's on me. Come on, guys. There you go. You really seem to be leaving it down to the wire. Oh god, you lost so much health. He's dead, guys. I'm sorry. He's incapacitated. Please stop attacking. Congratulations to the researcher and research assistant. First bout victory for our first-time fighters. As for the guy in the barrel, don't be discouraged. We'll see you again in the next competition. He's a fatui. We don't need to see him again. Talk to Genevieve. Where is Genevieve? She's down there. Ah, so that's where I was spectating from. I see. Ugh, that Rosimov. I am not a research assistant. Hey, a research assistant is a very good job. Maybe you should consider it. If nothing else, working at the Fontaine Research Institute would be much better job security than working as a detective's assistant. Is that why he was making detective jokes? Okay. Fair enough, I'll give it some thought, if I ever manage to leave this place. So how did the two of you team up anyway? You seem like very different personalities, and you don't have much common ground professionally either. That's not entirely true. The truth is, I was doing an investigation at the Fontaine Research Institute before I came here. Everything was going fine until I ran into that Melusine. I was just gathering evidence, but she insisted that it was theft. Define gathering evidence. Taking private documents from the Fontaine Research Institute, which would generally be considered as constituting theft. I'll have you know they were problematic documents. Anyway, I pleaded guilty and accepted my punishment. Sounds like there's an interesting story here. I'm not at liberty to divulge the situation. Bleh. I'm not at liberty to divulge the details of the case, as it would violate client confidentiality. I'm all too familiar with the subject of his investigation. I injured them during a conference. Oh, they're the ones you punched. Ma'am, please stop. What did I just say about divulging details? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the competition anyway, so we shouldn't bore our poor coach with all this. So you got thrown in at the same time, but for different reasons. I'm a little happy to keep listening for a little extra compensation. I'm very curious about what goes on at the Fontaine Research Institute behind closed doors. You can probably read all about it in The Steambird or some detective novel. Though I can't... Oh, speaking of The Steambird, aren't we supposed to have gone to Charlotte? Or was she being facetious when she was asking for details of Rivesley? Though I can't vouch for the credibility in another case. Alright, let's get back to business. Coach, in your professional opinion, what do we need to improve on? Strength, accuracy, speed. Yeah, speed helps you dodge enemy attacks and land more strikes in the same amount of time. But Genevieve and Plate rely on throwing. Faster and more accurate throws would give them an advantage, whether it's a bottle of cryo or some stage firecrackers, right? Sounds good. Should we find somewhere to practice our throwing techniques? As long as we can find a spot where we won't disturb anyone. There's a big empty space in the Rift of Erosion. I think that should work. Let's head over and check it out. Do I have a fast travel point there? Not really. I mean, yes, but no. Oh, it's so bright. Oh, that wasn't even the right spot. Don't you go that way? I guess not quite the way I was imagining. Oh, I'm too low. Okay. This one? Nope. Yes. It's so slow to go over my own trail. Why can't there be a fast travel point here? Monsieur Lavalette is not used to running. I don't have a stamina for this. Looks like a great place to practice throwing. Goncourt gave us a bunch of stuff earlier. Some of it should come in handy here. Genevieve and Poirot set up a practice area. It's a little jerry-rigged, but it should be fit for purpose. Coach, why don't you give us a demonstration first? Watch and learn. Now, my pleasure. We're counting on you, Coach. I don't throw things normally, though. This is a novel experience. Demonstrate throwing techniques to the pair. Hit 12 storage drums. With what? I'm not a thrower. God, he's got to angle himself just right. Ah, I can hold! I had no idea. I could have been doing that this entire time, instead of trying a pithy throw. Well, at least we've maxed out the time. Got it? Any questions? I understand it in principle, but you need to practice it for yourself. Yep, muscle memory is key here. And you need hand-eye coordination. Speaking of which, Pate has to wear glasses. Will your poor eyesight affect your accuracy? Oh, these are just a fashion statement. They're not prescription lenses. They're just an affectation, really. Huh? That must be a nuisance, surely, wearing those in the ring? You just have to treat them as an extension of your body. Besides, if I take them off, no one will recognize me. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Everyone looks alike. Meta! Let's not get hung up on spectacles here. Is this basic training really all we can do? It reminds me of being a detective's assistant, revisiting the same crime scene over and over countless times, hoping to find a new shred of evidence. There's no substitute for hard work in any field. Our coach has personally shown us how it's done. You shouldn't dismiss the value of practice before you've even tried it. Yep, if you don't put in the time, you'll regret it down the line. Are you here to grumble or here to win? Put your back into it. How about a sparring match with me instead? Be warned, I don't pull my punches. I'll go practice right away. It needs to be second nature when we're in the ring. Let's take turns practicing. While one throws, the other will watch and check their accuracy. Alright, let's do that. Great. Coach Lunara, Paimon, let's meet again in the arena when the next round begins. Wait, I'm not going to sit here and coach you? What even is my role? Alright, no slacking up, party. I'm really not going to help them? I said speed, sir. I said speed was the issue. Why are you so slow? At least his accuracy is all good. Wait, was it the same day or the next day? I didn't read. The next day. Boo. And they disappear. I wish there was a way I could fast travel into the prank creation. Do I have to go down the floor? Yes, I do. Ah, yeah, there it is. This team of fresh fish filleted their opponents. Oh, these fresh fish filleted their opponents nice and clean. Anyway, the second battle is about to begin. Let's see how much razzle-dazzle they've got. Guess we're about to find out, eh? Rosamov. Wait, where's Genevieve? Where's Genevieve? Oh, you're here. Where's Genevieve? She's going to get changed. She'll be back before the match starts, unless somebody jumps her before the match so she can't participate. Your opponent is ready. Let me know when you want to start, as soon as Genevieve gets back. Best of luck out there. Oh, that isn't a plot element? No, okay, fair. Oh my gosh, as long as I defeat you, I can regain my freedom and live the good life with my brothers again.
Let me try my grip. I'm ready. I got the upper hand.
She missed. What's this about janitors? Get in there, Genevieve! I can't do anything from this far back. You're a close quarter fighter. How am I supposed to win? How am I defeated because I suck? What? How is it a defeat? Why is it a defeat because they couldn't do it in the same time? I mean, I used their cooldowns every single time they were off. This sounds like a them problem. Wait, I have to do this again and again and again until they fucking do it? She has short range! Unless suddenly her range has increased due to practice, but I find that hard to believe. Fine.
Let me try my
See? She has super short range. I'm just gonna keep spamming then if that's how you want to play it. I literally can't go any faster.
I'm ready.
This is as quick as they go. She's incapacitated. She was incapacitated. That's not on me. That's on her. This is as good as it gets. Unless you want me to start tactfully using their freaking elements. I don't see how. I can't judge what they're going to do. This is ridiculous. No. Go away. So I guess spamming it isn't the way to go, because that did not get me any further than I already was.
What's one more?
See, hers is such a waste because it doesn't do anything. Here we go. Getting some elemental reactions. It's not going to be enough though. It's not enough. I can't do enough damage with this. I still can't. Oh, finally. I get it has nothing to do with me. It just happens to do with chance and what happens in the battlefield. That had nothing to do with me. How is this possible? A samurai from afar losing to a feeble researcher and her assistant? Will the newcomer's luck ever run out? Yeah, it did twice. Find out in the next match. Promise of Genevieve leaving in a big hurry just now, as though she was chasing someone. Why followed her out too? Let's just check what's going on. Lunara, shouldn't we go out too?